Most people get this wrong with coughs. They're trying to stop it, try to suppress it, and get rid of it as quickly as possible. What if I told you the cough isn't the problem? It's actually the body trying to do something really important. And if you understand what kind of cough it is, you'll know exactly which remedy to use. So let's go through the top 5 homeopathic remedies for coughs. And more importantly, how to know which one is right for you. Now, before we jump into all the homeopathic remedies, just take a step back for a moment. In homeopathy, we just don't treat the cough. We treat the person with the cough, because two people can be coughing but need completely different remedies. So it's not about what you've got, it's about how you've got it. So as I go through these remedies, don't try to memorize everything. Just listen for the one that makes you go, that's exactly what it's like. Because when you get that match, that's when the magic happens. So let's go through these remedies. But just before we do, if we haven't met before, my name's Marcus Fernandez, and I've been practicing homeopathy for over 30 years. I'm the founder of the Centre for Homeopathic Education, or CHE, which is the largest school of homeopathy in the UK. And I'm also the author of the best-selling book, Homeopathy at Home. And what I'm going to share with you here is exactly how I approach coughs in practice. So let's start with the first remedy, aconite. This one is when it seems to come out of nowhere, very quickly. You are fine and suddenly bang, you've got this cough. Often after exposure to a cold, dry wind or even an emotional shock. The cough is dry, barking, quite hoarse. It can be a fever, chills. What really stands out with aconite though is anxiety. The kind of restlessness, almost fear, and it's often worse around midnight. Interestingly, they feel better in fresh open air, so that sudden onset with that intensity, that's when you think of aconite. Number 2, the next one is bryonia, and it's almost the opposite. This is for when it comes on more slowly. And the key word here is pain. The cough is hard, dry cough, and every time they cough it hurts. So what do? They hold their chest. They don't want to move. They don't want to talk. And they don't want to laugh. Because any movement makes it a lot worse. And they're usually very thirsty with big gulps of water. But the big keynote here, they're like a bear with a sole head. Just leave me alone. They just want to be still. Now, Drosera, the third remedy, this is a cough that just takes over and it comes in spasms. Once it starts, it doesn't stop. And a real key thing here is it often begins on the moment the head hits the pillow. You lie down and the cough starts. And there's this tickling in the throat. And it can get so intense that you can cough, cough, cough and retch. Even sometimes vomiting. It's deep, it's hoarse, worse lying down, worse in a stuffy room, and better for sitting up. And actually feels better for pressure. So often with Drosera, there's this relentless coughing fits. Number 4 is spongia, and that is for when coughs have a very distinctive sound. It's that barking cough, almost like a seal, or like a saw going through wood. Very dry, very hollow, and quite harsh. There's often a burning feeling in the throat or in the chest, and it's usually worse before midnight. You often get the worst for talking or worse from cold air. And interestingly, they get better for warm drinks and even eating or swallowing. But that's very dry, barking, hollow cough, that's the remedy spongia. Number 5, Hepar sulph. And when we get Hepar sulph, this one often comes to exposure to cold drafts. And these people are very sensitive to the cold. Extremely chilly. They want to be all wrapped up and covered and protected. The cough can be hoarse or even loose with thick yellow mucus. And they can be quite irritable as well. Everything just seems like too much. They're worse in the early morning, worse from cold air, and better from warmth. So if somebody is really sensitive to the cold, very chilly, think of Hepar sulph. Now, if you're dealing with a cough as part of a cold, I've got another video on homeopathy for colds, the top 4 remedies which will really help you connect the dots. And you can see it right here.